Once upon a time, there was a big, bad wind that lived on top of a hill. He loved to blow. He would blow so hard that he could knock grown men off their feet. And he especially liked to blow through the villages, messing up people's hair and snatching their hats off their heads. One day, the wind god got bored of just blowing around. He wanted something more. So he decided to have a competition with his friend, the sun god. "I'm tired of just blowing things around," the wind god said. "How about we have a contest to see who is the most powerful?" The sun god was up for the challenge. "All right, let's have a contest," he said. "But how will we decide who is the most powerful?" "Let us go down to that village over there and see who can get the people to give up their cloaks first," the wind god suggested. The sun and the wind went down to the village and hid behind a big tree. They watched as the villagers went about their daily routines, some going to market, some coming home from work. Soon, a young woman walking home from the market came into view. She was carrying a basket of fruit and vegetables and wrapped in a beautiful red cloak. "I'll go first," the wind god said. As the woman approached, he blew as hard as he could, trying to snatch her cloak. But the woman held on tight to her cloak and to her basket. The wind god huffed and puffed, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get the woman to let go of her cloak. The sun god smiled, knowing his friend would lose this contest. Then he peeked out from behind the tree and called out to the woman, "Hello there. You look like you're having a lovely day." The woman stopped and turned around. "Oh, hello," she said. "Yes, it's been a good day so far. It looks like you're on your way home from the market," the sun god continued. "What did you buy today?" "I got some vegetables and fruit," the woman replied. "I was just on my way home before it gets dark." The sun god kept talking to the woman, asking her about her family and how her day was going. And slowly but surely, he began to warm her up. At first, she had clutched her basket close, but now she set it down on the ground. As they chatted, the sun god didn't need to try and convince the woman to take off her cloak. She did it all on her own. She took off her cloak and draped it over the basket, making a little tent for her groceries. After a while, the woman continued on her way. As soon as she was out of earshot, the wind god and the sun god came out from behind the tree. The wind god couldn't believe what had just happened. "How did you do that?" he asked his friend. "How did you convince her to take off her cloak without even trying?" The sun god simply smiled and replied, "Sometimes being strong doesn't mean blowing things around. Sometimes it means being kind and making people feel good." The wind god thought about this for a moment. He realized that even though he was strong, he wasn't always kind. He just did things because he could, not because he had to. The sun god, on the other hand, had made friends with the woman just by being nice to her. The wind god apologized to his friend. "You're right. I'm sorry I tried to blow her cloak off. You win this round." The sun god smiled and accepted his friend's apology. "It's all right, old friend," he said. "I know you didn't mean to hurt her. Now let's go find someone else to play with." And so the two gods went off in search of more fun, leaving the village and its people in peace. The end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more.